How to get both pipe status and output in bash script. I'm trying to get last modification date of a file with this command. tm_local has value like May 16, 2012 23:18 after execution of this line. I'd also like to check pipe status to see if there was an error. For example, if file does not exist, ls returns 2. But $? has value 0 as it has the return value of awk. If I run this command alone, I can check the return value of ls by looking at $pipe status 0. But $pipe status does not work as I've expected if I assign the output to a variable as in the first example. In this case, $pipe status array has only one element which is same as $? So, the question is, how can I get both $pipe status and assign the output to a variable at the same time?
You could do this. Then $? will be the return code from ls. This doesn't work if you need the return code from more than one of the pipe parts, but you could split the pipeline if the output isn't too large, as it is here. Here's a rather expensive way of getting the full pipe status array and the output. Not very elegant, but haven't found anything else. Which gives
Use set o_pipefail in bash to get the rightmost non-zero exit code in a piped command sequence as $? From man bash. If set, the return value of a pipeline is the value of the last, rightmost, command to exit with a non-zero status, or 0 if all commands in the pipeline exit successfully. This option is disabled by default. Then you can simply access $? Use set plus o_pipefail to disable again.
The main problem with what you expect is that a command in backquotes is executed in a subshell. $Pipestatus exists there and the status returned from it follows the same rules as if you executed a single executable or shell script. The status of the backquote command is the rightmost, awk, status. To implement what Daniel Beck said, set the pipefail option in the subshell thusly. tm_local equals set o_pipefail, ls time style equals long iso tilde/.vmrk, or print $6 $7. Now the status stored in $? Afterwards will be the status of ls if non-zero. However, I think an explicit if f tilde/.vmrk test would be more readable. You can't get output into a variable and pipestatus returned without either a temporary file or the former, or marshalling the latter into a string.
I assume the issue here is that pipe status goes away in its entirety as soon as you execute a command. You can get the complete pipe status array in bash version 2 or above this way. Then access $status 0, $status 1, etc.
One option is to check for the existence of your file before getting its modification time with a call to stat. Since stat returns slightly more than you want in the timestamp, you can trim it using parameter expansion. With new stat, for example on Linux, you could run. On Mac OS X and other BSD systems, stat syntax differs and can specify a time format.